I love Michigan. Lived here my whole life. Raised my children here. It's a treasure. It has my heart. It's home. This is where I grew up. I remember playing ball in that front yard for hours and hours waiting for my parents to get home from the factory. It was a hard life. They worked long hours. I spent summers baling straw and chopping firewood, but when I look back at it, it was a blessing. It planted a seed in me to make a better life. We all seek to be part of something bigger than ourselves. When I was a kid, growing up in Tecumseh and then Brooklyn, I used to dream of being a professional athlete, part of a winning team. My parents always encouraged me to pursue dreams, but my dad never let me forget that family's most important. And soon enough, I put aside my childhood dreams and started a team of my own. My most important team, my family. And that little team has been part of so many other teams, all across the state, from Detroit to Heartland to Novi, and finally to East Lansing, just down the street from our state capital. And all the while, finding myself part of something bigger. Americans are trustworthy people, a take-you-at-your-word kind of people. Trust is one of the guarantors of liberty. It allows men and women to stand securely on solid ground as they pursue happiness for themselves and their children, their families, their friends, and neighbors. But what happens when the foundation is shaken by the very institution designed to secure it? Today, most Americans no longer trust the government. Given its attack on our liberties and a litany of government failures, it's easy to understand why. Government has made life harder for everyone outside the Washington Beltway. This is why, after much consultation and prayer, seeing what's on the political horizon and refusing to abandon my children and grandchildren to it, I've decided to be a candidate as Michigan's next United States Senator. My name is Michael Robert Hoover. I'm a lifelong Michigander. I love Michigan, and I believe in America. As a husband and a father, a grandfather, a friend, a neighbor, and a small business owner, I've experienced that it takes compassion, care, humility, and determination to lead, especially in difficult times. But difficulty produces perseverance. Perseverance, character. And character, hope. And hope does not disappoint. America represents hope and opportunity for anyone willing to risk, persevere, and overcome. It's a story of my life, and it's a story of our country. Life isn't easy. It's not supposed to be. And as my grandmother used to say, go prove you're worth your salt. What does a good leader look like to solve problems and move our country forward? I believe it includes these 4 personal qualities and values. First, integrity. It's consistently being the same person on the inside as he or she claims to be on the outside. Second, personal security. Not the physical or financial security, but rather the emotional security or inner peace. It's the security of being comfortable with knowing and accepting who we are, why we're here, and where we're going. Third, a sense of priority. The ability to separate the important from the unimportant. It's essential to have our priorities in life in order. And fourth, vision. The gift of seeing what can be done, needs to be done, and how to get there. No one person can be the solution to the challenges that stand before us. And I've spent my whole life working to strengthen and fortify my towns and my communities. I haven't always made the right decision, but I've never run from the consequences. I've fought for solutions and resolutions, and I've learned more than I could ever imagine. It's these life experiences and values that I offer up to the Americans in Michigan, to be resourceful, innovative, and compassionate with an unrelenting pursuit to restore trust and liberty so happiness can be pursued as you see fit. I hope you'll join me on this path as I fight for you, our children, and America's future at hooverforsenate.com. May God bless America and the Great Lakes State of Michigan.